Hello and welcome to my channel. You're with Enlightenment Rose Tarot. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome here. I do want to say is please take the bits that you resonate with and leave the rest. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Keep in mind roles can be reversed in these readings. This is a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for all of you. But if it does, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That way the next time I upload a reading, you won't miss it. You'll be notified when my readings get posted. If you've already subscribed to my channel, I do want to say a big thank you and you're very welcome here. This is going to be a general reading for Aries. Keep in mind, Aries, this could be anything that you're going through. This could be something that you're wanting to come towards you, or it could even be something that is external. All right. I'm going to get some messages for you, Aries, first using the oracle deck. Then I will get into your reading using the tarot. All right, so let's welcome our guardian angels in first. Guardian angels, angels and divine, please join us in this reading for Aries. What messages do you have for Aries? Please give me one shuffle, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants you to hear from this deck. All right, Spirit, give me the messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries, please. Thank you. Sorry. At the bottom of the deck, you've got observer. Maybe you're needing to just be an observer in a situation. Not to say anything, but to just observe what's going on. Maybe you're observing someone, or someone is observing you. You got the yin, so that's like balance. You're needing to find balance. Maybe you're needing to find the other half of that balance, of that scale. Then you've got fork in the road. Fork in the road. You're not sure where you want to go. This is like, you know, the arrows pointing north, south, east, west, right, left, straight ahead. So you're not sure where you're wanting to go, so needing to be wise. Don't be foolish. Choose the right path. Choose the right road. This is like having a fork in the road in a situation or an action or a decision where you'll find stability. Okay. And then the other one, to the sea. So this is like a lot of feelings here. Beneath that ocean, the waters are calm, but on the top, under that boat, it's a lot of turbulence, you know, a lot of movement there. Conflict, deceit. You're not sure which way you want to go. This is like you're in that boat and You're wanting to move away. You're wanting to move to more calmer waters. But it's like you're not going anywhere. You're just simply in one place. The arrow's pointing ahead, saying that way. But you got the binoculars behind you, where it's like you're watching something and the other thing is giving you the direction. So you're really not looking at your direction. You're needing to have a transformation to move away from this deceitful energy. Maybe there's some form of deceitfulness. You're feeling like someone is being deceitful with you. All right, Spirit, please give me Aries energy, please. Tell me about Aries. What's their energy? Red flags. Pay attention to the red flags, Aries. See the red flags in a situation or in a person. Devil energy is all about distraction, temptations, addictions, unhealthy behavior, being addicted to something, being addicted and tempted to things that are not good for you. Maybe you know that someone has addictions, or maybe you have addictions. Maybe this has been going on for a long time and you feel you cannot break free. You cannot get out of that cycle, that vicious cycle that you're in. But you can. I would say you can break free from it. All you have to do is take those chains, remove it off your neck. Pick it up, take it off your neck. That's all you have to do. And open the door to the light. Let the light come into your life. In those dark moments, shine that light. And you feel you're getting distracted, you're getting tempted, shine the light. Fight that temptation, fight that addiction, and you will break free from that cycle. The devil energy is all about keeping you stuck in darkness. Keeping you stuck in darkness. You're needing to shine that light. Because the devil energy makes you think something is good for you when it's not actually good for you. Because all it does, it keeps you stuck. It gives you what you want right away. No waiting, no working for it, doing nothing. You have it right away. But all it does is gives you what you want and then keeps you stuck there, keeps you chained to it. Because it gives you a little and you want more and you want more and you want more. And by the end of it, you feel you're so deep in it, you cannot get out of it. So when you feel you're getting distracted or you're feeling tempted to do something you shouldn't be doing, fight that addiction, fight that temptation, fight that distraction. What else, please, Spirit? Magician. Magician's all about new beginnings. Maybe draw that energy, that light, or have hope to break free from this addiction here and have a new beginning. Fight those distractions. Don't give in to it. And have hope to have a new beginning in your life. Now, the Magician's all about manifestation, being resourceful, having all the new beginnings right there in front of you. If you have a look at the Magician's table, he's got all the aces there, each and every one of them. So he's drawing, the Magician's drawing that energy, that light from that star, hope, to create that new beginning that he's wanting. So it's like you have that idea of a new beginning in your life. You're wanting to have a new beginning in your life. You don't want to be stuck. So you're having hope to create that new beginning for yourself. That idea, whatever that idea is for you, to turn it into reality through your own personal power, hard work, and skill. Maybe Magician's saying you're needing to work on creating that new beginning. You're needing to put that effort into it. One more, please, Spirit. King of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles is mature, very mature, grounded energy. This is someone who's very mature and in control, in charge of all the stability, all those finances, building it, providing it. Working hard, day and night, to build stability, to build those finances. This is like father energy. This is someone who's like a father of that family, that connection in the home. He's the provider. He's the head of the family. He's the head of the connection. He provides that stability. One more, please, Spirit. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is like you're moving away from turbulence to more calmer waters. You're wanting harmony, moving away from all the conflict in your life or in a situation or with a person. This is like you're being guided to move away, to exit out of that situation. Leave all the turbulence behind in your feelings. And this is like that energy of, learning your lesson and moving on. But it also could be saying, have you learned your lesson? Or are you going to take that problem with you to a new place and continue that problem in your life? Or will you leave that problem behind and take those lessons with you only to heal and have a new beginning in your life? And what you're leaving behind is the Five Swords, that conflict, that energy of a lot of conflict, a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. One more, please, Spirit. Four of Cups. You're wanting stability in your feelings. You're trying to find stability in your feelings. I don't know why I'm feeling the Six of Swords is leaving that conflict behind. Maybe that Five Swords is this energy here. This person could be like an addiction for you. But it's like, you know, you feel like there's a lot of conflict with this person, but you cannot do without this person. But the Magician's saying, have hope. To move away from that situation that you're in and heal. Don't close yourself off. Give me the challenges, please. 9 of Wands. Wounded and guarded. But this is like you're wanting this burden to end. You've been carrying the burden for far too long. You're wanting to put that burden down. Maybe that pain, you're wanting that pain. You're wanting to put that burden of that pain down and have a new beginning. What else, please? 7 of Pentacles, perseverances, reflections. This is like you're reflecting on your life achievements. You're reflecting on what you've achieved in your life up to now and what you have not achieved in your life. So it's like you've had a transformation, but not a full transformation in your life or in a situation. So it's like you're having optimism to set new goals for yourself. One more, please. Oh, King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords is in your challenge. You're coming up as the King of Swords. In your energy here, you are the King of Pentacles. But I'd say King of Swords is someone who's very honest and truthful, who's had full clarity on that pain. It's like they've had a lot of pain. They've been through a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a lot of conflict, betrayals. They had to deal with deceitfulness, the lies. But they've had their transformation. They've had that time with pain, and they've healed from it and matured, and they've had transformation. So they have full clarity on the truth. They have all the clarity. So you cannot lie to the King of Swords. This is someone who knows the truth, has the truth, and will give you the truth. They have feelings, but not when they're having a conversation or giving you the truth. There is no feelings brought in. They just observe and look at the situation that's right there in front of them. And that's how they have a conversation or make their decision. No feelings brought into the King of Swords energy. They have feelings, but not when they're having that honest, truthful conversation. When they're giving you the truth. One more, please, Spirit, for the challenge. Pausing, surrendering. Taking that time out. Seeing things from a different perspective. Looking at the world from a different perspective. Looking at the world from a different point of view. This is like, you know, you're giving yourself that bird's eye view on the situation. Opening up your doorway to the cosmic light for those answers. It's a bit of like enlightenment, but you're looking at the world on the outside, not like the hermit goes within and looks at the world from the inside. You're looking at the world, you're looking at your challenges from a different point of view, whatever's challenging you. So this is like you're looking at everything on the outside of you, thinking outside the box, outside the square. You're trying to bring back alignment. You want alignment. That's what the Hangman is all about. Alignment. So you're going to take your time and wait for those answers in solving that problem, in solving the situation, and bring back alignment, because you feel the situation's misaligned. Whatever that situation is for you, you want to bring back alignment, whether it's with your possessions, your relationship, your colleagues, work colleagues, whether it's with your family, your children, whatever it could be for you. You're wanting to bring back alignment, solve that problem, bring back alignment. And I would say try and work things out. So it's like you're looking at the bigger picture. You're looking at things from a different perspective, looking at the world from a different perspective. Give me one more, please, Spirit, for the challenge. You got justice. Justice is all about dealing with accountabilities, cause and effects, getting justice, the here and now justice. You know, courts, lawyers, judges, the legal system, where you get justice. Justice is served in the courts. You get fairness in the courts. You get fairness in that decision or that outcome. It has to be balanced. It has to be fair. And the only way you get balance, fairness, and that outcome is with the truth. And that's the sword. That's the truth. So you're wanting the scales to be balanced. You're wanting that situation to be balanced out. You want it to be fair. And then you will make changes which will give you peace in a situation or in your life. Maybe that's what you're trying to do. You're taking your time here to get justice. I feel that's what it is, because I see the King of Swords sitting there. So the King of Swords knows the truth. He's holding up that sword, which is here in the Justice card. All right? So between the King and Justice, you've got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is that energy of pausing, taking the time to sit and wait, to get clarity or that enlightenment on what you want, what needs to be done in a situation, because it feels there is a problem. There is misalignment. So you're going to sit and wait and look at the bigger picture. See things from a different point of view. Maybe you're going to wait for the answers because you want justice. You're wanting fairness. You're wanting that outcome to be fair because you've been through conflict here with someone's distractions. Someone has distractions here. They have addictions, temptations, unhealthy behavior. So you're wanting justice for it because you feel like you've been let down, you've been betrayed. All right, Spirit, give me the outcome, please. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is feeling stuck. Feeling stuck in a lot of negative thoughts. This is full of negativity in your mind. It's that prison. Your mind is your prison of negative thoughts, and it's keeping you stuck there. But you don't have to be there, because those swords are not keeping you stuck. They're not keeping chained to those swords. It is you keeping yourself chained to it. You can break free. You can walk away and set yourself free. There is progress here, but you're not seeing the progress. You need to take that blindfold off and see that you are not, nothing is keeping you chained to those swords. You are keeping yourself chained to it, Aries. You can break free. You can walk away anytime. You are having progress. But with that blindfold on, you're not seeing the progress in your feelings. Change. So you're keeping yourself stuck. But there is movement. There is progress. And the outcome, there is progress for you. It's going to bring in change. This tower is going to bring in change. It'll bring in that new beginning. So you are needing to rethink, revise, and observe your directions, your goals in life, or your options, and make those changes. Make changes. Because this tower is going to come. It's going to bring in change. It's going to bring in a lot of change. And if you're not willing to make those changes or be open to change, then the tower is going to be chaotic for you. It's going to be like an upheaval. It's going to be a shock. It's going to be like you've been hit by lightning. You've been struck by lightning. But out of that fire will come victory for you. It will come. Because I see the dove, and that dove is holding an olive branch. So that will bring in peace. It will bring in victory for you. So this tower is going to bring in change. And that change, out of that change, you will have peace. You will have victory. And that's what this justice is all about. Change. Getting justice for a situation where accountability needs to be dealt with. Someone needs to be accountable for what's been done, what's been said in a situation or in a relationship. That person needs to be accountable. One more, please, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Breaking karmic cycles. Here we are. This is a karmic cycle. It's like a cycle that someone is repeating over and over again. They're repeating this cycle over and over again. It's like you're caught in that cycle. And you cannot jump off it. You cannot get out of it. But you can. You can remove those chains that you got around your neck. Because maybe for some of you, I would say, whoever this message resonates with, it's like the cycle has been going on for a long time. It keeps being repeated over and over again. You complete that cycle, but you start it again. You start it again. But the tower is going to bring in that change. This tower is going to bring in change. It's saying you're needing to rethink, revise the situation here. You're needing to revise. look at the situation that's kept you stuck for so long. You're needing to rethink it, make those changes, and break that cycle so that you can have a new beginning. And the Magician is the new beginning. Because the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma and good luck in that cycle. Change in those seasons, change of a cycle. One more please, Spirit, for the outcome. And I would say you're stuck here. You're keeping yourself stuck to this situation here because you keep repeating that cycle, so you feel like you're stuck in it. But it's coming out in your outcome, which is saying there is progress. You're keeping yourself stuck. But the Tower is going to bring in that change for you. The Tower is going to bring in change, whether you like it or you don't. So you're needing to be open to change. You're needing to be willing to make those changes in your life or in a situation. And out of that change will come victory for you. It'll bring in peace for you. One more please, Spirit. The Truth. There's secrets. There's deception here. With the Moon card, there is secrets. There is deception, that someone has addictions. And I would say this is your very first card here, which is Aries. You know, either you have addictions or distractions, or your person or someone around you. So you take it how you resonate with it. But that's your energy. I feel you know that someone has addictions. There is distractions. You've got a lot of majors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the Moon card is all about secrets. Someone has secrets. They're hiding the truth from you. Keeping the truth that they have addictions. One more please, Spirit. Oh, there you are, Aries. You're showing up in your own reading, but in the outcome. Have you got addictions or distractions? You could be dealing with another Aries. Or is it your person? Or there could be a masculine Aries coming towards you. Or you're dealing with a masculine Aries. With the Emperor, that is masculine Aries energy. So that's saying Emperor is all about protection, stability, protecting, sitting in authority, sitting in control. But the Emperor can have weaknesses as well. Okay? We all have weaknesses in us. But it's how we deal with it, how we accept it, how we handle those weaknesses in our life. So the Emperor is saying you're needing to maybe have boundaries, put up boundaries, protect your boundaries, take your control back. So you've got 4 majors come out here in your outcome, because this is saying in your outcome there is progress, but you're keeping yourself stuck. You don't need to be stuck. You are having progress, because this Tower is going to bring in that change for you. And you will have to break free from that karmic cycle. Someone needs to break free a karmic cycle. right, Spirit, what's the overall message, please? Give me the overall message. Thank you, Spirit. And bottom of the deck, you got the Tower, which is already out there in your outcome. There we are. That's already there. And it's sitting at the bottom of the deck. I hadn't even got to the bottom of the deck. And your message had already come through. Always expect the unexpected. Collapse, upheaval, destruction, foundational shift, reality check, ambition, adversity. So your overall message is the Six of Cups. Reach out to others with love and compassion. Nostalgia, memories, healing, comfort, steady gain, pleasure after hardships. Responsibility, harmony, alignment, healing, and empathy. And I will leave it there till I catch you in the next reading. Till then, you please take care, stay safe, and have a beautiful week, Aries. Bye-bye.